हरे कृष्ण। हरे कृष्ण। हरि बोल। Let me see on YouTube just a minute. Sorry, testing.
Oh dear, yeah. What do you book them? My documents.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Bharat Darshan.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. So it's
In that bag.
what
The
here?
no, there. So this is that.
I'm just testing. Audio is not coming. You're saying? Let me see. Hare Krishna, Microsoft Alley. I tested it. This came now? Yes. Okay, that's good. All right. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namini Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prachadine Nirvishesha Punyabhadi Pasyatya Desatharine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Advaita Gadadhara Sivas Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Advaita Gadadhara Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Advaita Gadadhara Sivas Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Let's sing the Dasavatara Stotra now. Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Everybody has the paper? प्रलयपयोधिजले धृतवान् अतिवेदन् विहितबहित्रचरित्रमखेदम् केशवधीता मीनशरीरा जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे. Sorry, you can repeat after me. Pralaya Payadi. Please repeat. Pralaya Payadi. Pralaya Payadi. Nivedan. Vihita Vahita Jahita. Gita, Nina Sadhita, Jaya Jagadisa, Jaya Jagadisa, जगदीश हरे। क्षितिर इह विपुला तरे तिष्ठति तव पृष्ठे धरणी धारण कीन चक्र गरिष्ठे केशवधीता कूर्म शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे विपुलातरितिष्ठति तव पृष्ठे धरणी धारण कीन शरीरा जय जगदीश जय जगदीश असति दशन शिखरे धरणी तव लग्ना हसिनी कलंक कलेवनिमग्ना केशवधीता सुकर रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे अवकर कमल बधे नखम अद्भुत सिंहाम दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु अनुभिंगा केशवधीता नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश कमने बलिमद्भुतमामन अदन खनीर जन पावन केशवधीता वामन रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश जय जगदीश हत्या रुधिरमहि जगत पगत पापम अभयसि भयसि समिता भवतापम केशवधीता रघुपति रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे Apam apoida sipai Sarati Surane Dikhatri Kamaniyam Sasamukham Holy Balim Ramaniyam Kesavadhita Ramastargira Jaya Jagadis Hare Jaya Jagadis Hare Jaya Jagadis Hare Falahati Priti Milita Jamunabam Kesavadhita Faladhara Rupa Jaya Jagadis Hare Jaya Jagadis Hare Jaya Jagadis Hare Kesavadhita Faladhara Rupa Jaya Jagadis Jaya Jagadis Vindati Ajya Vidhiraha Sruti Jatam Sadayari Dayadhar Sita Pasukhatam Kesavadhita Buddha Sarira Jaya Jagadis Hare Jaya Jagadis Hare Swami Jaya Jagadis Hare Atam Dayari Dayadhar Kesavadhita Sarira Jaya Jagadis Jaya Jagadis Nivahani Bhane Kalai Sikarabalam Gumaketu Mivam Kimapi Karalam Kesavadhita Palki Sarira Jaya Jagadis Hare Jaya Jagadis Hare Jaya Jagadis Hare Palki Sarira Jaya Jagadis Vijaya Deva Kavera Idam Udham Udharam Sukhadam Subhadam Bhavasaram Kesavadhita Dasavidha Rupa Jaya Jagadis Hare Jaya Jagadis Hare Jaya Jagadis Hare वेदानुद्धरति जगन्ति भवति भूगोलमुद्विव्रते दैत्यं दरायते बलिं जलायते चत्रक्षं कुर्वते पौलस्त्यं जायते ध्रुवं स्खलायते कारुण्यमासन्नतिलच्छान्मुच्छायते रसाकृति कृति कृष्णाय तुभ्यं नमाहं कृष्णाय तुभ्यं नमाहं कृष्णाय तुभ्यं नमाहं हरि ओम हरे कृष्णा. So thank you everyone for joining. So we are going to chant this Mangala Charan together again in the same pamphlet. You go to the next page. It says Sri Guru Pranam. We'll do it together. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chaksurunmilitam Yenai Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Tadamaham Dadati Sa Padantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Uttapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamsa Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunath Nitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakha Nitam Sha नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती इति नामिने श्री वार्षवानवि देवी दायिताय कृपाध्याय कृष्ण संबंध विज्ञान दायिने प्रभवे नमः माधुर्य जला प्रेमध्या श्री रूपानुग भक्तिदा श्री गौर करुणा शक्ति विग्रहाय नमस्तुते नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्री मूर्तये दिनतारिणे रूपानुग विरुद्ध सिद्धांत ध्वंतारिणे नमो गौरकिशोराय साक्षात् वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्भार संबोधे पदाम्भोजाय ते नमः नमो भक्ति विनोदाय सच्चिदानंद नामिने गौरशक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपानुग वराय ते गौराविर्भाव भूमिस्त निर्दिष्ट सज्जन प्रिय वैष्णव सर्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यः कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतिसे नमः पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूप स्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्तख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम् हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पति गोपेशा गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते जयतं सुरता पंगुर्मम मंड मतिर्गति मत्सर्वस्य पदाम्भोजाौ राधा मदन मोहनाौ दिव्या वृंदारण्य कल्पद्रुमाद श्रीमद् रत्नांगर सिंहासनस्थाौ श्रीमद् राधा श्रीला गोविंद देवाौ पृष्ठालिभि सेव्यमाना स्मरामि श्रीमन् रासरसरंभि वंशी वट तटस्थितः कर्षन् वेणु सनायर गोपीर गोपीनाथ श्रीस्तु नः तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदिनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवमीश्वरं श्रीचैतन्यदेवम् यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतं धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. You can repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Ajiti, chapter 2. Ananda, which one sloka today? 30 we did last time. 31 we are going to now. Yeah. So, chapter 2, text 31, contents of the Gita summarized. What's the page number, do you know?
94.
Because I have a different book. So, you can repeat after me. Sadharmamapi chaviksha na vikampitum arhasi dharmyadhi yuddha shreyo anyat kshatriyasya na vidyate. Translation. Considering your specific duty, you can repeat, considering your specific duty as a Kshatriya, you should know that there is no better engagement for you than fighting on religious principles. And so, there is no need for hesitation. Text 32. Yadrasachopapannam sargadwaram apabritam sukhina kshatriya partha lavante yuddhamidrasam. O Partha, happy are the Kshatriyas to whom such fighting opportunities come on south, opening for them the doors of the heavenly planet. Text 33. Atha chittam imam dharmyam sangramam na karisyasi tata sadharmam kritim cha hitva papam avapsyasi. If, however, do not perform your religious duty of fighting, then you will certainly incur sins for neglecting your duties and thus lose your reputation as a fighter. Text 34. Akirtim chapi bhutani kathasya vayam sambhavitasya chakshiti sambhavitasya chakirti maranat atirichyate. People will always speak of your infamy. And for a respectable person, dishonor is worse than death. Next 35. Hayadranat aparatam mamsyante tam maharathe yassam chatam bahumato uttayasya silaghavam. Translation. The great generals who have highly esteemed your name and fame will think that you have left the battlefield out of fear only, and thus they will consider you insignificant. Purport. Lord Krishna continued to give his verdict to Arjuna. Do not think that the great general like Duryodhana, Karna, and other contemporaries will think that you have left the battlefield out of compassion for your brothers and grandfather. They will think that you have left out of fear for your life, and thus their high estimation of your personality will go to hell. So let's do 31 purport. Let me 31 saying, considering your specific duty as a Kshatriya, you should know that there is no better engagement for you than fighting on religious principles, and so there is no need for hesitation. Krishna is saying in the purport. Out of the four orders of social administration, the second order for the matter of good administration is called Kshatriya. Kshat means hot. One who gives protection from harm is called Kshatriya. Trayati means to give protection. The Kshatriyas are trained for killing in the forest. A Kshatriya would go into the forest and challenge a tiger face to face and fight with the tiger with his sword. When the tiger was killed, it would be offered the royal order of cremation. This system has been followed even up to the present day by the Kshatriya kings of Jaipur state. The Kshatriyas are specially trained for challenging and killing because religious violence is sometimes a necessary factor. Therefore, Kshatriyas are never meant for accepting directly the order of sannyas or renunciation. Non-violence in politics may be a diplomacy, but it is never a factor of principle. In the religious law books, it is stated, Avisumito ananyan jigam sanu mahikshata yuddhamana param sasta sargam yantriya param mukhaha yajnesu pasava brahman hanyante satatam dije samskrita kilamantrishta tipi sargam avatnunan. In the battlefield, a king or kshatriya, while fighting another king envious of him, is eligible for achieving the heavenly planets after death. As the Brahmanas also attain the heavenly planets by sacrificing animals in the sacrificial fire. Therefore, killing on the battlefield on religious principles and killing animals in the sacrificial fire are not at all considered to be acts of violence, because everyone is benefited by the religious principles involved. The animal sacrifice gets a human life immediately without undergoing the gradual evolutionary process from one form to another. And the Kshatriya killed on the battlefield also attain the heavenly planets, as do the Brahmanas who attain them by offering sacrifice. There are two kinds of sadharmas, specific duties. As long as one is not liberated, one has to perform the duties of his particular body in accordance with religious principles in order to achieve liberation. When one is liberated, one's sadharma, specific duty, becomes spiritual and are not in the material bodily concept. In the bodily conception of life, there are specific duties for the Brahmanas and Kshatriyas respectively, and such duties are unavoidable. Sadharma is ordained by the Lord, and this will be clarified in the fourth chapter. On the bodily plane, Sadharma is called Varnasam Dharma or man's stepping stone for spiritual understanding. Human civilizations means begins from the stage of Varnasam Dharma or specific duties in terms of the specific modes of nature of the body obtained. Discharging one specific duty in any field of action in accordance with the order of higher authorities serves to elevate one to the higher status of life. Om Tat Sat. So here, last time as we are reading, Krishna has explained about the Bhagavad Gita that what is the nature of the soul. Last five times, five sloka, if anybody remembers, some of you are not here last time, but just a reflection, that the soul cannot be killed by sword and nuclear weapon, and then it is immutable, and etc. Then it transmigrates from one body to. So what was that? That was more likely philosophical discourse, right? When I'm talking, but when I'm talking about Tanu, which class you are in, which grade? 11th grade, and I talk about what is your favorite subject? Biomed, and what you wanted to do. So that means I'm talking about her current occupational position. But when I was talking, you are a spirit soul, you don't have any relationship with your mother, your father, you are an individual, then what? It becomes likely. But that is a philosophical ground, one must learn it, that we are. But now Krishna is coming to ground reality. In this next 31 to 35, what Krishna is talking? Krishna is saying, Arjuna, there are four classes of men as defined in the Vedas. What are those? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. So, those who are Kshatriyas mean Prabhupada given example like Kshatrayate means not getting any harm. So, they give protection. Even an animal can go to the kingdom of this any king and they get also protection. Just like when a dog entered into the arena of Maharaj Ram. And then he was complaining that what is that? That I got hurt by someone, a Brahmin hurt me, but it's a long story. And then he got justice. So the point is, even an animal gets justice during the time of an idle king. But now then, a saintly person do not get justice in the current kingdom, isn't it? Don't expect that X king versus Y king is going to give a better result. So Krishna is establishing first what is Varnasam Dharma. Then he said that Arjuna is in which line? Is a Brahmana? Is a Vaishya? He is Kshatriya because he was a king. So all the Kshatriyas, they are part of the like king, administrator, warriors, soldiers. So they are like the Kshatriyas. So what is their main duty? Non-violence? To fight. If there is a war going on, they said that I am coming out and I'm forgiving my war and no violence and putting down my gun here. So is it considered good? Probably in this age, people may consider it's nice, you did nice job. But technically, that's not the nicest job. A soldier gets medal, like in India, what you call Asok Chakra, Parambir Chakra, something like that. It's the biggest award because they did is heroic deeds during this time of a fighting. So that's why they get the award. Similarly, in America, also those go for Iraq war, Afghanistan war, etc. So they get also various types of medals by the government. So it is always encouraged by the government and by the people, the Kshatriya's role. Similarly, Vaishya is encouraged by their own way when they do. Oh, somebody, you go to the retail store. This is this Nikti, this weighing machine is perfect. No 1 gram is here and there. That means honesty is measured when you are doing the trade. And Sudra is Paricharjatagam Karjam, Sudra Karma Sabhavajam. So that means they are Paricharja, means may I do some service? May I do some service like this? Paricharjatagam. So always kind of a serving to these three main categories of classes, people. So here Krishna is establishing that Varnashrama Dharma is essential for human society. Now, our question is when you are born, how do you know that what is your Varna? How do you know what is your ashram? You are always you are staying in, let's say, Bangalore. Everybody is staying in an apartment, or you are staying in Trivalley here, staying in a home, in an apartment, or a big mansion. So how do you know that what is your Varna and ashram? Is it a way you can calculate? Some tablets you eat and then say, oh no, now could be a singer and she has to go, or someone is, Mahesh is now, because he's chanting the mantra, he should act as a Brahmin. So Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he said, Kalau Shudra Sambhavaha, he said that mostly in this age of Kali, people will be in the fourth cadre of the classification of Varnas. Means we all are knocking the door. Give me a job. I want a job. Give me a job, isn't it? So what is that is the nature for the Shudras. So they don't have anything. But let's not go into the casteism of which is there in India. I'm not referring to that. I'm talking about the Varnashrama system, which is given by guna and karma, by your quality and disposition, and by karma. What kind of activities you are inclined towards, that's what you are given. So Krishna is here mentioning to Arjuna, what is saying? That if you leave, always try to see. Sometimes you see that I am not going to, I quit. I'm going to, I worked hard and I'm going to quit this job or something. So do you think that the people talk good about you when you quit the job? There is a person in news came in Facebook. He was earning $400,000 salary, and he was fired for $10 of mismatch. He put like he got some coffee or something, or something which is a not justifiable. $10 cheating. So he was fired. So what is this thing? So basically dishonesty is very much exhibited in anywhere. So in trade, people are saying that we should do good, good, good. But after 1 year, everybody, all the terms are supposed to be broken by the government and by everybody, isn't it? You write the terms, X country, Y country. NATO has written in 1990 when Mikhail Gorbachev was there that okay, this is our cotton iron wall, and no country from there they will enter, the NATO will enter, which was written, but after Bill Clinton in 97 to 2000 era, they said that they enter more than 10 plus countries. So now they got agitated. So the contractual terms are getting, deteriorated. But during the war of Mahabharat war, the contractual terms are not deteriorated that much. Some one or two cases like Karna's time, then Abhimanyu's killing, maybe 5, 7 instances where there is a little deviation, not too high much. And Asatthama killing in the night. Because when sunset, there is no killing. But now, in this Kali Yuga, our war is when sunset, then in the dark we throw bombs. And there we throw the bombs to the innocent people. The fighting always happens. Kurukshetra war is both the parties. They came there and they're fighting. They are not fighting that they're throwing bomb to the kids, to the ladies, to the general people. No, they are there in the cities or the villages. They came, all the soldiers from both the parties. Then they developed the chivalry who is going to win. But Kali Yuga war is the main Kshatriya who will be sitting in the air conditioning room and hey, place the button. Where are you? All the soldiers killed, they will come. I will announce 2 lakhs rupees to this guy. They will announce that. But you are the suppose. Whenever have you seen any king, either Yudhishthir or Bhishma or Duryodhan or Dronacharya or anybody, the king will be in the front. They will be accompanying with this army. But nowadays it is air conditioning, remote control. Okay, F-16-10. The guy, poor guy going, they are having all kinds. So it's a kind of not a war. Prabhupada said it's called diplomacy, mostly on diplomacy. Today I'm doing non-violence just because I wanted to satisfy the people. Tomorrow I'm doing some kind of things. But actual people, those who are on the ground, they are the actual sufferer or enjoyer whatsoever, based on the man who is sitting in the chamber and pressing the button, isn't it? So, but anyway, you can go on criticizing these facts, but that's not our goal. Our goal is to understand what has happened and what we are. Now, the question is, am I a Kshatriya? Can I go and get guns? Probably yes, if it is there, if you have a temperament, why not? You can. It is not mentioned that you cannot be. You can be also. So, subsequently, Krishna told to Arjuna, there is a psychology. So, for human being also, when you do, let's say you wanted to endeavor for a business. Let's say Parinita wants to teach how to do cooking in YouTube. That's to give you an example, right? When she wants to develop that, what you should do, you should always examine some factors that what your competitors or your friends will think about it, your endeavor. Just like Krishna gave some psychological inputs, right? He's thinking by your action, you are saying that you wanted to quit and go and chant Hare Krishna in the jungle. Then he was saying that what they will think. What you are thinking from your side, that is your own process. But what your friends are thinking, that also you need to examine. And what Krishna has said, your friends, especially Duryodhan, he will laugh, such a cowardly man. They will not think that out of compassion you are going. They will think you are out of fear of death. Out of your own life, you are fleeing the battlefield. They will think in that way. So when you are presenting something, you need to also go, though I did not do the business, I wanted to do this X business in the country, Malaysia, I quit, I cannot do. Then people will, what they will say? He's a quitter, isn't it? First thing they will say that he is a, nobody will say that out of compassion you did it. So the thing is that you need to always examine when you are also pursuing the path of spirituality. In the path of spirituality, when you are doing what it does, that we need to also examine what my perception from others. Let's say some of you maybe, which are Hare Krishnas, let's say you are converting yourself vegetarian, right? Or I'm giving, or you're drinking alcohols or wine, you are saying that there are many people who did challenge our Kartik Brat challenge, right? So Some said that we wanted to quit meat, some said we wanted to quit alcohol, some said we wanted to take bath, positive side, negative they quit, positive side they take. So when they pursue this path, what happens is you got criticism from your friend circle. So now the question is, how much I behold my opulences of my dignified ways, or how much I trap into their way of doing, isn't it? Suppose you are a friend, you have friend circles, you are drinking wine, you are going, having fun, everything. Let's say you are quitting for 1 month in Kartik. So what's your name?
Suyash.
Huh?
Suyash.
Suez. They will say, Suez ji, chalo aaj thoda party ho jaye. Then you will restrain, no, this is my Kartik month, so please wait. Then they will criticize, Suez, shayad kuch garbad ho gaya. He became something different. So you'll get the criticism. The thing is, we have to absorb those criticism and transcend ourselves. That criticism becomes habit. Will they call you after 3 years? Suppose you restrain in one Kartik. Then after that you said, no, he's not a drinking. Then after one card, next Thanksgiving, when they say, do they call you? After 3 attempts, after at least 3 years, they will treat you that you are something different. So you maintain your own identity. So my point of view is when Krishna is mentioning to Arjuna, one has to examine the criticism of his sphere of influence when you're performing a duty. It doesn't mean that you should sacrifice it, but at least one should have a thought process that what they think about it. So when Arjuna wanted to do his decision based on his thinking only, he think that I am feeling very bad to kill my friends and all. So I am going to jungle to be renounced and being as a compassionate man. It is his perspective. From his side, he is proving himself an ideal man, a compassionate man, a good man. But now, from the society point of view, he is not an ideal man. Just like we have a great man in our society. Have you heard about, have you driven anyone Ford car? Anyone owns a Ford car? Or Japanese car, everybody? Anyway, Ford car, you can at least, if you buy, you can buy it one. So Henry Ford's great grandson, he was a devotee of Hare Krishna. And when he wanted to become a brahmachari, just imagine, Henry Ford great grandson, Amrit. Um, so when he wants to become a devotee, he came to Prabhupada and he said, I want to be brahmachari. So what Prabhupada, if you apply these 4 or 5 principles, what others will think, what accuse, then people would say, look, how Prabhupada is converting a man, he's a businessman, he's a rich man, he's now a poor mendicant, he's begging in the street in India. They will say he's American, they are running after, give me money. People say white man, they may have money, they will, all the thieves and everybody will run after him. But now they know that the white men don't have money nowadays. So when they come, but by the time they go, but he said that he's becoming a real sadhu. So Prabhupada said, no, just by doing business and serve, giving your money is itself a brahmachari. So different context based, he gives advice. There are people like at the same time, when Tamal Krishna Maharaj, another great disciple of Prabhupada, is an also American white man, when they joined. So he wants to come. Prabhupada gave marriage to him the year because he is the disciple and another. And after 1 year, he came to Prabhupada and he said, here, this is the saffron dress. He offered to Prabhupada, please award me sannyas. How come Prabhupada will give? He said that my disciple, I gave marriage to you just a few months ago. And you are asking now sannyas when you are quitting him. So at that same time, he was reluctant to give him. But he was determined to get it. He was reluctant to give him. He was determined to get it. But after 3-4 attempts, then Prabhupada gave him sannyas. So the question is, it is not one should jump into a singular or called individual conclusion in any situations. Arjuna's individual situation is, you think from any context, you think better, oh, this is my decision, this is my decision. But as per wisdom, one must take a 5 consultation for a critical decision. How many consultation?
Right.
5 consultation. Imagine, Ravana, he is a great demon, isn't it? Do you believe? But he also takes 5 consultations. Whether he follows or not, separate thing. When he kidnaps and he wants to do Sita, to return Sita or not, he also got consultation from his wife Mandodari, from his spiritual master. Everybody said, but it goes and goes. But he took consultation. But he did not follow because his ego cannot absorb those consultations. He understands they are saying right, but his ego cannot, give him this particular situations to absorb the same time. So parents also give consultation and advice to their kids, isn't it? Aladar, your mom gives advice to you? Wake up early, go to school, study, isn't it? Yes? Do you follow some of them? Or no? So similarly, the moms also gives very several advices. But the kids, how much they follow? If they follow to 10%, you will be happy, isn't it? So Krishna is also acting as a parent and a guardian, and what is doing? First, he gave a spiritual guidance that what is the nature of the soul and how it goes. And the 31 to 35, what is saying? Is coming to the position of, so there are 2 types of dharma. He started with Sanatan dharma. And then he's transiting himself to the Naimitic dharma. What is Naimitic dharma and Sanatan dharma? Sanatan dharma is eternal. And Naimitic dharma is temporary. That means Naimitic dharma is related to your current body. And Sanatan dharma is your continuity. So let's say, I will say, Naimitic dharma for Hari Sankirtan. Hari Sankirtan is the body of a male. And he is from, let's say, South India. So his Naimitic dharma, there are certain constitutional tendencies in those areas. So he performs some religious duties based on a male body and all. And Radhik Prema is in a female body. So now he's doing so. But next life, we don't know. A different body, he may be a demigod or he may be in the spiritual world. But let's say something, then he may be awarding you benedictions. What do you want? You say, okay, you are worshipping, okay, you get this, you get this. So my point of saying is, your Naimitika dharma is for this life. End of this life, your Naimitika dharma is gone, but your Sanatan dharma is continuity. Arjuna is a Kshatriya, but Arjuna is a special case. But we are born in a Kshatriya, it doesn't mean the next life we cannot be a Brahmin, or we cannot be a Sudras, or we cannot be an animal. So the transient process when it is going from one aspect to another, but Krishna fixed his mind from the eternity Sanatan to the constitutional localized version of the Naimitika Dharma, that you are following the Varnasam Dharma. And what is that Varnasam? Chatur Varna Vibhagasam. Maya system, Guna Karma Vibhagasam. So what are the Chatur Varnam? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, and what are the 4 ashramas? Sannyasi, Vanaprastha, Grihastha, Brahmachari. So these 8 constitute the Varnashram Dharma. So when this Varnashram Dharma, when it is constituted, so right now, more talk will be given for Arjuna, continuation from 3rd chapter, which started with Karma Yoga, about Arjuna is a Kshatriya. And Kshatriyas, or doesn't matter, he didn't say, Krishna didn't say you are a Kshatriya. He said for a honorable person, a respectable person, dishonor is death. Isn't it? Krishna said dishonor is death. You are a respectable man. Karna is a respectable man. His honor is that he is called Danabir Karna. So not giving charity is a disrespect or dishonor for him. So when Indra went to ask from Karna, give me Kundali, then he gave it because he can give this body, anything. When also for Duryodhan, when who went to get these arrows? Arjuna went. Arjuna went and he said, what do you want? You want kingdom? I'll give it back to kingdom if you want. But Kshatriyas never begs. We go, because we are in ISKCON, we beg people. We ask, give $51, $108, $200, $250, because we are beggars. Our Guru Maharaj said we are transcendental beggars. Because we are not afraid, because By begging, we lose our ego. Kshatriyas cannot beg. Have you seen Dhruva Maharaj? He will beg when they were like lions. Lion will die. He will hunt and eat, but he will not eat throwaway foods. But when they are in the cage, that's a separate case. They are trained. But technically, lion is, they are not given by begging food because they are the tendency. Nature is there. I hunt it. This is my prey. This is my possessions. I got it. I eat it. So similarly, Kshatriyas are like that. But we are like transcendental beggars. We go and ask for people to give money. Because back in our history, as I said, there are many instances where in our religious system, especially in Hinduism, people don't give. They will come, they will sue, the power of giving is not there. But America is a country, they're rich, they're prosperous. Why? Because they have power of giving. India may think right now they may not give even $1 to Nepal or Bangladesh. They will not give. Everybody will keep their money. They won't give even tax. And my uncle and they, when they Modi announced the tax system, they are so crazy. He's asking tax. Why not? Because asking money means Indians are gone completely, are enemies now. So that means when Ramanujacharya was leaving his disciples, they are not able to maintain temple. Then what he said? Ramanujacharya said, go and steal in the night. Because you can't help. Now they have to go and steal in the night. Because the people have lost. That's what we are encouraging people to learn the habit of giving, the art of giving. Just imagine, no matter what, these guys have how many? $34 trillion debt. America, they are not also that much more than China. But still they throw money, $49 billion to Ukraine, $10 billion to somewhere else. They will give because they have the tendency to give money and they're running the world. But the thing is that, my dear friends, without giving, there is no question of growth. So either giving the words, so as the Thanksgiving is coming up, we are celebrating Thanksgiving festival today because, which is on Thursday, the upcoming Thursday, right? 28th. 28th, so Thanksgiving. So we are, Thanksgiving means we are thankful to everybody and for us, beginning with God. So we are thankful to God for what? We really recognize for giving us fresh air, isn't it? Giving us sunlight, giving us the nature, giving us food, and giving us chanting and the association. It is by the mercy of Krishna. Do you think just by happening it is accidentally? So by the mercy of Krishna, we are able to associate, we are able to read and recite Srimad Bhagavad. Don't think a word chanting Hare Krishna is itself is nothing. Imagine one lifetime an animal will go to chant one word. One lifetime they may not be able to utter the word. How difficult it is there. It has been experimented. But now if you say, everybody chant with me, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So just imagine, we are able to chant easily. But compared to the animal life, except few parrots and all, maybe they may chant one or two, but the entirety of the animal life, they cannot utter the word, even though if you try hard throughout the lifetime, it will take them. But in a minute, a 1-year-old boy can chant Hare Krishna mantra. So we should be very fortunate to receive this body of the human being, because it is the rarest and the rarest form which is given out of 84 lakhs of species. Even the demigods is willing to come to take birth as a human being. We may not be fully competent enough to produce anything desirable, but there is something very nicest given in this body that we can go back to Godhead. This is likely aerodrome. From here, you can fly back to Godhead, the landing space. So when this is the landing space, but we should not miss it. Like, just like you are gone in Las Vegas, you have to go to New York. In Las Vegas, now you're going and playing casinos. You forgot that your flight is gone and you are playing casino. Then you went inside and you are buying chocolates. The whole thing is gone. Then you forget that your destination is newer. So similarly, our destination is Golok Vrindavan. But somehow we forget and we landed in this planet and playing many kinds of games, which is either I'm a doctor, I'm an engineer, I'm a husband, I'm a wife, I'm so and so. We are playing this card. So Kale Bale Koshale Mana Krishna Nivesita. Being in the situated in this one, internally think yourself that this time and the given to me is temporary. No matter, do you know anyone in this world has remained forever? There is, you can have a billionaire, you can ask Ambanis to tell, they know, they believe in reincarnation. They are hiring doctors from Stanford and Oxford that keep me, when I die, put me there enclosed and put me again in Ambani's family. Can they do it? So that I enjoy my own wealth. Is it possible? Can anybody doctor do it? It's not possible. Is it possible? So who is doing that? Somebody is doing it. It is not that the doctors are not, but somebody else is doing for it. Karma, Daiva, Netrena. It is all controlled by the demigods. And there is a superior persons, which is Krishna is there. So who is doing it? So for our sake, we believe so many authorities in life. Okay, he's a political genius, he's a geographical genius, he's a Nobel laureate, he's this and that. That is fine. But ultimately, if you do not come to the consciousness of Krishna, that Krishna is everything, it's very, very difficult. So my humble opinion and request to all of you that chant this mantra and read Bhagavad Gita. Because Bhagavad Gita, everyone has a copy. At least 5 sloka, 10 slokas, if you read, your intelligence will be developed well. That's the whole thing in life. So I stop now here. And I know today's, what is Ananda? There is a presentation something, because he was saying. Can you ask what time they? So in the meantime, any questions or reflections anybody has? Please don't hesitate. There is another microphone. Listen to them. So we'll take a couple of minutes reflection and then do it. Hare, Hare Krishna. Is it not coming? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. This is coming. Why it is not? Can you check? Huh?
Batteries.
No, battery is there. I which put the new battery. No, battery is there. That's okay. They can speak. Don't be shy. Tell 1 or 2 reflections. Yes, Prabhuji, you want.
Your mic is without mic. I have a question from Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Text 31. Second paragraph, second line. It says, as the Brahmana also obtained the everything planets by sacrificing animals in the sacrificial fire. Can you elaborate that? So Brahmins also can also sacrifice animals?
Yeah. So there are various sacrifice we give: horse sacrifice, cow sacrifice, goat sacrifice, which is offered to different rituals. Yes, by performing that one, that particular animals immediately they become human being. And then also those who are performing those sacrifices, they also attain the results based on what kind of sacrifices they're doing. They can attain even until the position of going to Indra Loka, Chandra Loka, like that. Yes. So it is not a killing, it's not a non-violence. But what happened is, in the name of that sacrifice, many people try to kill without chanting mantras and kill and eat. So that becomes slightly more eating process. So that's where Buddha appeared. When these whole things are rampant, people are not trained. The science is there that you can do this one, but there is a procedure. You have to gather so many things, chant the mantra, you have to purpose and do all the things. But they bypass those things. Forget about the kill and eat meat. But that is not the purport. You got it? So that started when Buddhism came into power. So that's what Buddha came, and what he said is, he nindasi yagya vidhiraha sruti jatam sadaya hridaya darsita pasukhatam. So that Buddha, when he came, he wanted to stop non-violence and stop killing. And he said, Veda is nonsense. He criticized, first thing is Veda. And then what he said, he's God himself, but God himself criticized his own word. And he started the Buddhism. So my point of saying is that yes, but in this age of Kali, those things are forbidden. These animal sacrifice and are forbidden. But one sacrifice you can do is chanting of Hare Krishna. That itself content. You can even go back to heavenly planet by chanting if you have desire. So, but that's not the main motive or intent of the chanting of Hare Krishna. Make sense? Yeah. Any other question or reflection? One more. Ladies? It looks like no Thanksgiving. Any Thanksgiving topic at least? You don't want to thanks anybody?
I
Yes.
just want to say something like, so like Brahmana, the Varna is known like Brahmana. So in this Kaliuga, so since all we are performing Sudra activities, like basically we are working, like doing some kind of service or all, we all comes under Sudra category, correct? So, but the Brahmins, the real Brahmins that we are performing in ISKCON or many places, so they also do like nowadays we see they are also performing like work and that. But the main activity for them is the preaching, correct? The preaching activity. So how can we see that kind of thing?
No, so Brahmanas means anybody who is doing a temple worship or preaching, giving an educational system, they are Brahmins. So there are various kind of levels, right?
Oh,
Sanskar bhavet dvija, Ved patati cha vipra, Brahma janati sa brahmana. So there are layers of things which is there. So sanskar bhavet dvija. So by performing 10 different jata karmas and rituals for the human beings, like your janma sanskar, then khadi kriya, then other things. So by doing that, we become dvija, wise born. And then Veda patati cha vipra. By studying the Vedas, whether you know the highest conclusion or not separate, but you have studied the Vedas, you are uttered the chanting of the Vedas, then you are Vipra. But by knowing the Brahman, then you are Brahmanas. But by service, Bhaktyamam abhijanati yavane chasmi tattvata. Means by devotional service to God, then you are Vaishnavas.
Right.
So yeah, that is the gradation of these things which is given. Okay, you have something?
Okay, thank you so much that this place, we are coming once in a week here. We are meeting once in a week in temple association. So for Thanksgiving, thanks a lot for.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Thanks for the association for because you are coming and that's so wonderful. Anything, Harisankirtan?
We're thankful to all the people who came today.
That's good. Thank you. Yeah. So we have a presentation from Tanu. So she can come here. One more question. Okay. Yes, Prabhu.
Not a question, just a reflection about what you were mentioning about the ending of the Thanksgiving, like we take everything for granted. Like you mentioned about the air, water and everything, which we don't appreciate on day-to-day basis, right? So similarly, I was just thinking about that like 2-3 years back when during the time of COVID, right? Everyone in India, they were like running after for oxygen cylinders because it's the same thing, like we are getting it for free right now, but like that time if people were really running and they were paying like lakhs and lakhs of money just to get one cylinder of oxygen, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that but right now we get it for free, same thing. Same thing applies to water also. We get pure drinking water for no cost, right? But a lot of places there is not even drinking water, right? So just thinking on the extension of whatever you mentioned.
Yes, whatever facilities you are getting right now, it's by the order of the Lord. There are many countries even they are not even getting good drinking water, good sanitation, nutrient food and all. So, but we are thankful and please give also any donations if you like to us. We are going to feed people on this auspicious Thanksgiving, which is coming up in December month. If you like, we have some, we'll post it down. So we'll do some charitable work because not only we are satisfied ourselves, but we want to also contribute further. Okay. She's ready?
Yeah, she can stand and do it.
But this thing has to come.
You should have come here.
She can,
नहीं वो फिक्स करेंगे।
नहीं, आप, can you join the Zoom and give me one second. So let me, wait a minute, Zoom and then you can do it, because we have to do the. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, take this one so that, can you come here? That's better. Because the broadcasting is here. I did not.
But if she sits, people cannot see her, right?
No, no, she can stand here, but the broadcasting, you can put it here.
I will hold the ball.
Today we are starting presentation by the kids who have been learning the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. And today first time Tanu would be presenting here. She has been in the classes from last 10 years maybe. So she was a little, can you imagine? And she's in 11th grade, but she doesn't want to stop the classes. She has learned the whole Bhagavad Gita in 2 years in the kids classes, and now they're learning Bhagavatam. And she is very enthusiastic, always wants to learn, and she also tries to apply, and that really helps in her studies. She tells, because that's the foundation of life, and she is so I would like to welcome Tanu. And you can stand.
That's fine. Whatever is comfortable.
Yeah, you can stand this way. Could have done two all, but we'll do later.
Tanu, and like Ananda Mataji said, I've been part of the Little Krishna Kids program for a very long time. So today I'll just be giving a quick presentation on the Srimad Bhagavatam and a story of how Mother Earth came to be known as Prithvi. So to start off, the Srimad Bhagavatam consists of 12 cantos, and which together narrate the story of the creation of the universe, Krishna's glories, and his devotees' glories too. But in short, it's basically a lot about Krishna's stories or of his incarnations. So first I want to start off by asking, how many of you have heard of the name Prithvi, and what do you think it means? Yes. Yes, but does anyone want to expand onto that? Oh, yes.
Like we live here, it's Earth.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So basically, you might have guessed it, Prithvi means, is a name for the earth, but actually it holds a much more deeper significance, and it is tied to earth being the mother figure, and our nurturer overall. So, in chapter 14, canto 4, King Prithu, a powerful incarnation of Lord Krishna's potencies, learns that his people are dying from starvation. So he tries to find out the cause of that, and he learns that it's really Mother Earth that's, causing that. And he takes his bow and arrow and points it at Earth, and Mother Earth, fearing him, transforms into a cow and begins to run. So does anyone know why Mother Earth transformed into a cow, but not any other animal? Yeah? So basically cows are really auspicious, and as part of Hinduism, we shouldn't kill cows because they nurture us and provide us with our necessities, including milk.
Also, we can treat cow as a mother, so it's also part of mother, correct?
Right.
Maybe that is one of the reason I'm just thinking.
It is actually, because that's basically where this entire story originates from, that cow is our mother and she nurtures us with our necessities. So I'm just gonna continue with the story. Mother Earth flees from the heavenly planet to the Earth, but wherever she went, King Prithu followed her with anger, and realizing that she couldn't overrun him or escape from him, she surrenders and questions why King Prithu, the knower of all religious principles, is running after a woman like her, right? And why is he so determined to kill her? So the king responds that she had accepted the offerings from several yagnas, but in return, she didn't provide the people with the grains or basically with the food that they needed, and as a result, they were starving. And that's basically why King Prithvi was so determined to kill her or basically bring Mother Earth to an end. So Mother Earth then explained that the grains that were created by Lord Brahma in the past were being misused or were being used by non-devotees for their material satisfaction. So actually, these grains were meant for sacrificial ceremonies, but instead of being used in the sacrifices, they were being used for material satisfaction. So she proposes a solution to relieve the hunger of the kingdom, saying that the people can take milk from her, which requires three things: a calf, a pot, and a milkman. So accepting the solution, King Prithu transforms Swayambhuva Manu into a calf and begins to milk the earth's grain in the form of milk. Similarly, the demigods transformed Indra into a calf and they extracted nectar. And on the other hand, the demons transformed Prahlad Maharaj into a calf and they extracted wine or liquor, basically. So similarly, beings from various realms have satisfied their desires through the solution from Mother Earth. So now, does anyone know how or what the trees extracted from the solution? I know this one might be a bit hard. Anybody? Yeah. So Soma was extracted by the demigods, which they turned Indra into. But basically, the trees turned the banyan tree into a calf, and they derived milk in the form of many delicious juices. So now Mother Earth had pleased King Prithu, and due to that, she attained a new name, Prithvi. So that's basically why we call Mother Earth Prithvi, because she encountered King Prithu's anger, but also solved the solution of hunger that was going on. So from this story, we learned that Prithvi is not just a goddess, but she's actually our mother, supporting us even after our mistakes, like when humans exploit resources for personal gain. So I know it's Thanksgiving, and we were talking a lot about why we should be grateful for the water that we have, the natural resources that we have. And from this story, we learned that we should, take care of the water we have, take shorter showers, not waste water while we're brushing our teeth, or, through many several different ways. So just as the non-devotees in this story misuse grains, we should avoid exploiting nature. Ultimately, we should give back everything to Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll do the round chanting and then we will rest. Now we have a God boy celebration, so after chanting, we'll do that today. Can you give somebody the 100 here? We have to see when it's not working, maybe something. Yeah, we'll check later. Maestro, the red one is my feedback. We got some bits on the back. Give it. So please keep your index finger out and just the thumb and the middle finger. Hold the one beat and we'll chant Hare Krishna and then go to the next one. So it has 108 beats. So please continue. So we may not have enough beats. So Harisankar, please note we may need to add more, order more beats. Another 20. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Naam Sankirtan ki, Hare Naam Prabhu ki jai. So we'll do our nursing prayer as well as continuation of the flower offering to the Lord. But just I wanted to say one good things. There was an announcement happened when a group of people in Somalia, and the announcement was, it's a real story. The announcement happened, those who are from the country of Somalia, United States will give asylum to them today if they fill out the form. So one of the lady who has 3 children, she was crying. And she was crying and nobody bothered to know. So out of curiosity, one person is a very gentle and modest. He approached her and what's the reason behind the crying? And she said that I don't know how to write. And there was an announcement that if you fill the form, you'll be taken asylum to United States of America. And that man, it's a 1-page form only, takes 7 minutes to fill up the form. And he helped to fill the form of the lady. And by that form filling, she was able to come to America and stay in asylum and states. And her daughter, she gave a talk in Harvard and she told, nothing is small. That means anything you give, don't think the amount of 7 minutes the person gave, he changed the life of a family. So by giving a little bit, don't think when you are asking, we are also giving prasadam distribution on this Friday. If you like to give any donations, you write a check in ISKCON. Any small thing can really transform the life of many people. whom are giving, and also we will collectively cook something for this upcoming Friday, which is a Black Friday. We generally go to San Francisco, we give to homeless people and hundreds. If you are interested, we can make some cookies. Anybody is volunteering who can coordinate, or if anybody wants to donate some money, you are most welcome. Hari Sankirtan and Suryakund, they are there. You can write a check to us, and we will definitely on your behalf, we'll serve, we'll cook something or make something which is really, we'll work it out and give it to the people. Even 500 people who give on your name, prasadam offered to the Lord, that would give the life changing for many people. Who knows? Just like as you said, simple form fill up, people go bypass. Why do I care about it? But when you really care, when you do a little bit service, nothing is so little. Anything can give a significant impact to life. When you're giving, handing out a Bhagavad Gita, when you are handing out a simple prasadam, you don't know, people are going through many traumatic situations in life. So when you are giving it, there is a change in their life, and you are the maker of the change in this process. Thank you for joining this Thanksgiving special dinner program and all. So we have, today I cooked for all of you. I hope it will be sufficient enough. So, and we always believe, as our Prabhupada, he came to America, he gave it. So we are also, we call integrating of the American culture with Krishna consciousness. So we don't hate the American culture. We are in favor of, but in a true spirit of Krishna consciousness way. That doesn't mean that we encourage you to eat turkey, rather than we call it tofurkey. So which is, we go with the vegetarian food. And also there are various levels of the Thanksgiving special dinners. Today is, I think, roasted fingerlings. Those who don't know, you can experiment. Those who are too much of South Indian, they have eaten only sambar and rasam, not beyond that. Please explore yourself to something else, isn't it? So that's why it's called the American culture. I'm not criticizing, but there are many places in Denver and all, people come here, they say they don't go anything beyond sambar, they don't eat anything in this campus, they say. Yes, we have to somewhere come. Chinese people come, they integrate themselves in American culture. They get married to Americans, they become Americans, they think, but 95% of our Indians will remain ourselves. We know, you don't really, I'm not saying to jump out of it, but at least you become, being in the country means you be something similar to them, isn't it? So that's why we're encouraging people to learn new things in food or culture or cuisine or anything. So the menu was wild spice ricey, and we have tofurkey, and we have also corn as a gift of the Thanksgiving. Then we have pumpkin pie. So we made a hybrid pumpkin pie and a cake because there's a birthday party to celebrate. So pie cannot be done, so we customized it as a pumpkin puree, as a pumpkin pie cake, which is just satisfying. And a roasted fingerling is very, very tasty for the kids. And then we have the sweetened Brussels sprout salad, which is also one of the Thanksgiving menu for the dinner. So I hope it's not too technical Indian taste. So you may not feel, don't compare with your own sambar and kofta always. So a little bit come out with the think in open mind. Okay.
Next Saturday class.
Yes. So next Saturday, Yamata said there is no class because we are giving you some holidays off.
After eating today's food.
After eating today's food. So we'll have 7th, the class, most likely Lilanandani will give the class on 7th, December 7th, and 14th, we're not decided, and 21st we'll be doing, we're changing, 21st of December will be our last class for this year. We'll have again a Kirtan night, 6 to 9, we'll do a Kirtan night, we'll be sending out some details, and also there will be a Christmas prasadam, special. So if you... So we'll see who will be cooking on that time. Maybe some ladies will volunteer by the time if I. She'll cook.
Idli sambar.
She knows.
She's capable.
She's capable. Okay. Yeah, a little bit it should change your style and so that don't be so much of one monotonous way, huh? Because my friend I met, she came from India and he said from PG and Power Grid and Corporation. And they 10 people, 6 people came in New York. Morning idli, afternoon idli, and vada. Then she was saying the whole 7 days. I said, change, let's go. So it took them to a Thai restaurant. At least you eat something different. So people can be, think beyond. I'm not saying you need to change, but at least sometimes let's be a little different, isn't it? So I hope you will enjoy. So, but before that, we'll have the nursing prayer, hopefully kids. And then after that, we'll celebrate. Whose birthday is it? Haldar or Haldar's birthday? Okay, he'll be singing for his brother. So I think any kids will like to come over here. Please join. You want to come? Come, all the kids, please come. So they'll be singing now. And then we'll be standing in the queue. Then we'll be offering flowers to the Lord. Can you help somebody with flowers? And also we'll do the nursing arti to the Lord. Huh?
हेलो सर बेटा वो माइक लेके तुम्हारे पास
Yeah. Can you check here? आ रहा है क्या माता जी देखो. Okay, you move that side. Your photo is not. Go that side. You want to play some kartar?
Is this mic not working?
Oh, today is not working. We'll fix it.
Who wants to sing? Andar, you want to sing? No?
No, he's singing.
You can sing, right?
Yeah, check, yeah.
You can sing. You all can sing afterwards. He repeats, okay? I'm ready. Or you can sing with him. Yeah, all the kids sing together.
Yeah, we should. We were supposed to have.
The next day and say.
Let's start or like?
Ending is like.
I know we have a connection.
Start. Anybody wants to sponsor that is in the store. The customer. Go forward. I guess.
Please offer flowers. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So there are some house rules here, as you know, we cannot eat prasada inside this area. But because it's cold outside, we have made arrangement to serve inside. So please form a line, take the prasada and go on the hallway, and please sit down and eat in the hallway. But don't bring the prasada back to this room. If we find any food is still here, then we lose this place actually. So it's very critical. So please follow that instruction, form a line, and we can take prasada from you. Mahaprasade Govinde Namo Brahmane Vaishnave. Let's sing for Hare also. Hare Krishna. Okay. Hare Krishna.